بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن شاء الله نتعرف في مادة الساينس أو العلوم لمدارس اللغات على المادة وتركيبات المادة matter and its constructions، تركيبات المادة، وأيضا matter and its characteristics، المادة وخواصها. وإن شاء الله نتعرف التفريق بين خواص الكيميائية والخواص الفيزيائية بالنسبة للمادة، أي chemical properties and physical properties. نبدأ بالphysical properties، وهي تمييز من حيث اللون والطعم والرائحة color and taste and smell. أيضا نتعرف على density أي الكثافة، و melting points and boiling points، ودرجات الانصهار ودرجات الغليان بالنسبة للمادة، والهاردنس أي الصلابة للمادة، والإلكتريك كوندكشن والثيرمال كوندكشن. المادة لها حالات أيضا نتعرفها، إن كانت المادة صلبة solid أو سائلة liquid أو غازية gaseous. نتعرف على جميع أحوال المادة في هذا الدرس، وأيضا بعض البروبلمز نتعرف كيفية حساب أو نحسب الكثافة، أي calculate the density mass and volume. بالنسبة ل the relation between floating or sinking of matter in water and density. هنتعرف الغوص والطفو، الطفو فوق سطح الماء والغوص في الماء وهي الكثافة. نأتي ببعض الخامات أو بعض المواد للتفريق أو لمعرفة التفريق بين كثافة المواد وبعضها، وتحديد أيهما أعلى كثافة وأقل كثافة. أيضا في thermal conduction نتعرف على substance أو المواد التي تكون جيدة التوصيل للحرارة، conductors and bad conductors، الجيدة التوصيل للحرارة وأيضا الرديئة التوصيل. تعالوا بنا نتعرف على معلومات الدرس إن شاء الله كاملة في شرح مبسط، و إن شاء الله نلم بجميع المعلومات في هذا الدرس. تفضلوا معنا. Matter and its characters. Matter and its characters. What it means? What it means by matter? What is meant by matter? Everything around us of the Earth's surface is called matter. Everything around us on the Earth's surface is called matter. In matter has a mass and a volume. In matter has a mass and a volume. Matter. It's anything that has a mass and a volume. It's anything that has a mass and a volume. Or is anything that has a mass and a cubes, a space. Mass is the amount of matter that the body contains. In mass is the amount of matter that the body contains. The measurement of mass is gram or kilogram. The measuring unit of mass is gram or kilogram. Volume is the space that is occupied by the body. It is the space that occupied by body. The measuring unit of volume is cube centimeter or cube meter or liter. Properties of matter. Properties of matter. Matter can be distinguished from each other by first physical properties, second chemical properties. Physical properties. Physical properties of matter are the color, taste, and smell. The color, taste, and smell. Density. Density. Melting point. Melting point. Boiling point. Boiling point. Hardness. Hardness. Electric condition. Electric condition. Thermal conduction. Thermal conduction. Physical properties. Physical properties. The color, taste, and smell. The color, taste, and smell. It is a property that can sometimes be used to differentiate between different materials. It is a property that can sometimes be used to differentiate between different materials. Learning. Don't test or smell any substance in the lab without asking your teacher first, because some substance may harm you. Color. We can differentiate between iron, silver, and gold by color. Color. We can differentiate between iron, silver, and gold by color. Silver and gold. Taste. We can differentiate between sugar, table salt, and flour by taste. We can differentiate between sugar, table salt, and flour by taste. Smell. We can differentiate between finger and perfume by smell. Some substances have no color, no taste, and no smell, such as water and oxygen gas, but they differ from each other in other properties. Again, some substances have no color, no taste, and no smell, such as water and oxygen gas, but they differ from each other in other properties. Question. Complete. The test property is the distinction factor between salt and sugar. You can distinguish between gold and silver by their different color. Density. Look at the following features that show the mass and equal volumes of different substances. Cork, wood, iron. Cork, wood, iron. We note that the mass of 1 cubic centimeter of cork is smaller than the mass of 1 cubic centimeter of wood. The mass of cubic centimeter of wood is smaller than the mass of 1 cubic centimeter of iron. This two difference is density. Density it is the mass of unit volume of a substance. Again, it's the mass of unit volume of substance. Or it's the mass of 1 cubic centimeter of substance. The measuring unit of density is gram each cubic centimeter. What's meant by that density of water is 1 gram each cubic centimeter? This means that mass of 1 cubic centimeter of water equals 1 gram. Notes. That density of water is fixed volume. Whatever use volume or mass differ. For example, the density of cube of copper whose volume 2 cubic centimeters is the same density of another cube of copper whose volume is 10 cubic centimeters. What happens when decreasing the volume of a body to half according to its density? That density remains constant. Each substance has its own density. There aren't two substances that have the same density. Therefore, equal volumes of different substances have different masses. Give reason to the difference in density. Iron, wood. Iron, wood. Due to difference in density. Equal mass of different substances have different value of reason. The two difference in density, iron and wood. To calculate density, mass and volume, density equal mass divide volume. Mass divide volume. Mass equal volume by density. Volume by density. Volume equal mass divided density. Mass divide density. Problems. Calculate the density of a substance whose mass is 35 grams and its volume is 25 cubic centimeters. Solution. Density equal mass divide volume equal 35 divide 2.5 equal 1.4 gram each cubic centimeter. In an experiment for defining the density of liquid, the following results are recorded. The mass of an empty cylinder equals 25 grams. The mass of the cylinder containing liquid equals 135 grams. The volume of the liquid equals 100 cubic centimeters. Calculate the density of the liquid. Solution. The mass of the liquid equal the mass of the cylinder containing liquid minus the mass of the empty cylinder equal 135 minus 25 equals 60 grams. The density of the liquid equal mass divide volume equal 600 divide 100 equal 6 parts of 10 gram each cubic centimeter. When a solid body submerged in a known volume of water, the amount of increase in the volume of water is equal to the volume of the solid body. The volume of solid body equal volume of water and solid body minus volume of water. On determining iron density using a piece of iron whose mass is 125 grams, the iron piece is immersed in 60 cubic centimeters of water. The water rises up to 80 cubic centimeters. Find the density of iron. Solution. The volume of the iron piece. The volume for water and piece of iron. The volume of water equal 80 minus 60 equal 20 cubic centimeter. The density of iron equal mass divide volume 176 divided 20 equal 8.8 gram cubic centimeter. The relation between floating or sinking of matter in water and density. The matter float density floats on that of high density as shown in the following activity. To compare between the density of some substances and the density of water. Step. Put the following substance in the basin containing a water: a piece of food, a piece of ice cube, a piece of cork, an enamel drops of oil food, a metallic coin. Observation: the enamel and the metal coin sink in water. The piece of food, cork, ice, and drops of oil float on water surface. Wood, cork, ice, and drop of oil float on water. Conclusion: materials which have higher density than water sink in it, such as an aeronine and a metallic coin. Materials which have lower density than water float on its surface, such as wood, cork, ice, and drops of oil. Questions complete. When a substance sinks in a water, this means that its density is higher than the density of water. Exercise 1. The following table records values of mass and volumes of some substance. Arrange the substance descending according to density, then show which of them float on water surface and which of them sink in water. Substance: water, mass 50 gram, volume 50 cubic. Iron 31.2, 4. Petrol oil 82, 100. Copper 22, 2.5. Cork 5, 2.5. Answer: substance density gram each cubic centimeter. Water 50 divided 50 equal 1. Iron 31.2 divided 4 equal 7.8. Petrol oil 82 divide 100, 28 parts of 100. Red copper 22 divide 2.5 equal 8.8. Cork 5 divide 25 equal 2 parts of 10. The arrangement: red copper, iron, water, petrol oil, cork. Petrol oil and cork float on water surface, while iron and red copper sink in it. Life application of density. Water is not used to put out, extinguish petrol fires, give reason. Because the density of petrol is less than that of water, so petrol floats on water surface, and water doesn't put out to petrol fires. Balloons filled with hydrogen or helium rise up in the air carrying flags during festivals. Give reason. Cause the densities of hydrogen and helium are less than the density of air. That change in density of matter is used to check the property of matter as determination of the quality of milk. Exercise 2. Knowing that density of natural milk is 1.3 parts of 100 gram each cubic centimeter, how can you identify the quality of milk you bought from a milk vendor or seller? Answer: find its mass using a balance. Find its density. Mass divided volume is density equals 1.3 parts of 100 gram each cubic centimeter. The milk is pure. If the density is more or less than 1.3 parts 100 gram each cubic centimeter, the milk is impure. Melting point. Matter exists. Matter exists in three states, which are solid, liquid, and gaseous. Solid, liquid, and gaseous. Again, melting point. Matter exists in three states, which are solid, liquid, and gaseous. The change of matter from solid state to liquid state by heating is known as melting. The temperature at which the matter begins the change of matter from solid state to liquid state by heating is known as melting. The temperature at which the matter begins to melt is called melting point. Melting point is the temperature at which matter begins to change from a solid state to a liquid state. Again, melting point is the temperature at which matter begins to change from a solid state to a liquid state. What meant by the melting point of ice equal 0 Celsius. This means that ice begins to change into water at 0 Celsius. Each substance has a definite making, definite melting point which is used to differentiate between different substances. In each substance has different melting point which is used to differentiate between different substances. The differentiate between different substances by the point of vision melting point. Step: put a beaker containing crushed ice and a temperature, a thermometer in a water bath. Put the water bath on a flame for a period of time. When the ice starts to melt, remove the flame and record the temperature. Or the thermometer reading. Replace the crushed ice by wax and repeat the previous step. Observation: the melting point of ice is less than that of wax. Conclusion: each substance has a different melting point. Substances can be classified according to melting point into substances have low melting points. Wax better. Substances can be classified according to melting points into substances have low melting points. Wax better and ice. Substances have high melting points. Iron, copper, aluminum, and table salt. Life applications of melting point. Cooking pans pots are made up of aluminum or stainless steel alloy which doesn't rust. Give reason: due to its high melting point. Due to its high melting point. Workmen melt the solid metals. Workmen melt the solid metals. Give reason: to be easy mixing and shaping, to form alloys as copper gold alloy that is used in making jewels. Nickel chrome alloy that is used in making heating coiled. Tab 4. Boiling point. The change of matter from liquid state to gaseous state. The change of matter from liquid state to gaseous state by heating is known as boiling. The temperature at which the matter beginning to boil is called boiling point. The temperature at which the matter beginning to boil is called boiling point. Boiling point. It is the temperature at which matter begins to change from a liquid state to a gaseous state. Again, boiling point. It is the temperature at which matter begins to change from a liquid state to a gaseous state. What's meant by the boiling point of water equal 100 Celsius? This means that water begins to change into water vapor at 100 Celsius. Again, this means that water begins to change into water vapor at 100 Celsius. Each substance has a definite begins boiling point, which is used to differentiate between different substances. Each substance has a different boiling point, which is used to differentiate between different substances. Life application of boiling points. The separation of the components of bread, petroleum oil by heating gave reason due to the difference between them in their boiling points. Enrichment information. The separation of the components of crude oil can be done by heating the crude oil, then separating each substance at its boiling points. Boiling point is the temperature at which the vapor pressure of the substance is equal to the atmospheric pressure. So when pressure increases, the boiling point increases. Boiling point is the temperature at which the vapor pressure of the substance is equal to the atmospheric pressure. So when pressure increases, the boiling point increases. Pressure pans are used for fast cook. As they rise, the pressure to boiling point increases and food is cooked faster. Pressure pans are used for fast cooking. As they rise, the pressure to boiling point increases and food is cooked faster. Hardness. Salt substances are divided according to hardness into salt substances are soft at room ordinary temperature as rubber. Salt substance become soft by heating to be shaped easily as metals. Salt substance can be softened by heating, cool and sulfur. Life applications of hardness. The screwdrivers are made up of steel. Iron give reason cause it's very hard. Again, the screwdrivers are made up of steel. Iron give reason cause it's very hard. The rods used in building concrete houses are made up of iron, not copper. The rods used in building concrete houses are made up of iron, not copper. Give reason. Cause the hardness of iron is more than that of copper. Electric conduction. Substance can be classified according to electric conduction into good conductors of electricity. Good conductors of electricity. Substances allow electricity to flow through. Substance allow electricity to flow through as metal, iron, silver, copper, aluminum. Some solutions as acidic solutions alkaline solutions and some salt solutions. The conductors of electricity. Substances don't allow electricity to flow through. Examples: gases. Some salt substances as sulfur, phosphorus, wood, and plastic. Some solutions as solution hydrogen chloride in benzene, sugar solution. Life applications of electric conductions. Electric wires or cable are made up of copper or aluminum and covered with a plastic layer. Give reason: because both of copper and aluminum are good conductor of electricity, while plastic is bad conductor of electricity. Electric screwdrivers are made up of steel iron, while their handles are made up of wood or plastic. Give reason: because steel iron is a good conductor of electricity, but wood and plastic are bad conductors of electricity. Thermal conductions. Thermal conduction. Substance can be classified according to thermal conduction into good conductors of heat. Good conductors of heat. Substance allow heat to allow through. Substance allow heat to flow through. Examples: metal such as iron, copper, and aluminum. Bad conductors of heat. Bad conductors of heat. Substances don't allow heat to flow through. Examples: non-metals such as wood and plastic. Life application of thermal conductions. Cooking pans. Cooking pans are made up of aluminum. Give reason: because aluminum is a good conductor of heat and it has a high melting point. Cooking pans are made up of aluminum. Give reason: because aluminum is a good conductor of heat and it has a high melting point. Handles cooking pans are made up of wood or plastic. Give reason: because wood and plastic are head conductors of heat. Second, chemical properties. Chemical properties. Metals and chemical activity. Metals can be classified according to their chemical activity into three groups. Very active metals. They are metals which react with oxygen when they are exposed to humid air, so they lose their metallic luster. Examples: sodium and potassium. Life application of chemical activity. Sodium and potassium are kept under kerosene surface. Give reason: to prevent their reaction with atmospheric oxygen. Less active metals. They are metals which react with oxygen if they are left in air for some days, forming a layer of rust. Less active metals. They are metals which react with oxygen if they are left in air for some days, from a layer of rust. Examples: iron, aluminum, and copper. Life application of chemical activities. Steel bridges and the holders of light bulbs are painted from time to time. Give reason: to protect them from rust and corrosion. Melting parts of cars are covered with grease. Give reason: to protect them from rust and corrosion. Aluminum cooking pans are washed with a rough materials. Give reason: to remove the rust layer formed on their surfaces. Inactive metals. They are metals which find great difficulty in reacting with oxygen. Examples: silver, platinum, nickel, gold, and chromium. Life applications of chemical activity. Silver, gold, and platinum are used in making jewels. Give reason: because they are chemically poor active, so They keep their luster for long time. They for luster for long time. Nickel, gold, and silver are used to cover other substances which rapidly gain rust, such as iron give reason to protect them from rust and corrosion. This was all things about matter, about the matter. Thanks to follow me. ده كان شرح بسيط ل matter and its characteristics and properties of matter بالنسبة لل physical properties and chemical properties للمادة، ونتمنى أن نكون أفدنا الجميع بهذا الشرح البسيط. أشكركم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.